Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification to receive the regular dose of positivity. Thank you. Hey guys, this is Huzaifa for my YouTube channel Positive Academy. In today's video, I am going to talk about stress-free living. Why are we so much stressed? How to overcome stress? Before we begin, before we dive into this topic, I would like to know if you are suffering from stress, if you are not good as you seem to be, if you are having 9 to 5 job and having stressful life, please mention in the comments below. So to begin with, we often see water, environment, greenery and all that stuff, right? Right now lot of people are working for 9 to 5 job and they are constantly into the infrastructure building. Everything that happens behind the four walls. They are rarely exposed to the nature, right? And whenever you are exposed to a nature such as water, greenery, mountains, other stuff which is beautiful scenery or something like that, great atmosphere, then you are actually having stress-free environment, stress-free life. So environment plays a key role, right, to get you to stress-free. So to start with, few weeks before, there were some of the marks on my car. So I went to a mechanic and told me, and the mechanic suggested me that the car is actually running in emergency mode. Now what does emergency mode means? I asked him and he replied that emergency mode is such that the car is working, right, but it is using more power consumption, it is having more friction, right, it is working, but if you don't get repaired this as soon as possible, it will lead to damage, right? To illustrate this, same is with stress, right? When you are having stress, you are actually damaging your body. Your body is not working in their optimum condition. For your body to get into optimum condition to certain level, you need to get rid of stress. That's the thing. So I thought of myself, when people goes into emergency mode, this is the emergency mode of their body, right? When they remain under stressful condition, such that the body part starts damaging. So why people are under stress all the time? What's the reason? We know that 95% of the diseases that is happening is due to stress. It is done by psychiatrists. Psychiatrists told that, right? Stress is very harmful for our life and overall health and overall well-being of a human being. Why this stress happens? I ask you again, if you are watching this video, why this stress happens? Well, this happens because we try to achieve goals, right, which are not in our control and not in our luck, right? And so we become stressful in order to chase that goal, right? So you know that lot of things are automatic. Right now everything, most of the things in the universe are automatic. It is happening by nature. In a survey from American University, they told that you don't have 80% of the life in your control, in your hands. You only have 20% of life which you can decide and think, right? 80% of life is not in our control, only 20% we are having. So if 80% of life is not in our control, then why you are taking 80% stress in your life? If you need to take the stress, then take the stress for all the 20%, right, which are in your control. You can go for stress for them, right? So 80% is not in control, and if you do not believe this, I challenge you to take a challenge with me, right? I tell you to stop your breath for 10 minutes by closing your nose. Not 10 minutes, 3 minutes or more to close your nose. And when you try to do that, you will not be able to do, because your body parts will not allow you to do that, right? And anyhow, you need to take breath, because breath is life. Without breath there is no life, right? So you will not be able to control your breath, right? It is not in our control. So when it means that we can breathing is life. So why we are in a stressful condition, though lot of function is automatically happening in our body. Take example of your body. You know there are several organs in our body which works in an automatic way. Let me illustrate this you. Now take an example of your body. Your brain processes 400 billion bits of information in 1 second, right? So much strong and powerful your brain is. But did you make it? Did you make it run? That's the thing. We just have 22,000 bits of info which we are aware. More than that we don't know about that. Have you ever think of your heart? 2 gallon blood is pumped out in your organs through your vessels in 1 second. And 100 gallon of blood is pumped by heart into that vessels in 1 minute. Right? So 3 billion times your heart beats on an average lifetime. 3 billion times, right? So you tell me which electricity is having control, which electricity is governing this. What do you have anything electricity or something which runs all this? Not at all. It is all nature and it happens automatically only, right? So I repeat, your heart is working 3 billion times. Your blood is pumped into your nerves. Do you know length of your vessels? It is 60,000 miles long. Our body is having 100 trillion cells, and out of them 10 million cells are dead in 1 second, and in 1 second another 10 million new cells are generated. So we are having so amazing body, and almost all the processes in our body are automatic. Then why we are stressful? When everything we are only having 20% of the control on our body, on our life, and 80% is not controllable, it is automatic. Next, after some time our whole body takes new shape, right? And are you doing all this? Are you responsible for all this? Not at all. It is nature, it is God, right? Do you know in your cell in 1 second 10,000 chemical changes happen? Did you do this? No. If we are not doing all this and it is not in our control, then why are you in stress? Your life is 80% in control of nature. So please go away from your troubles, leave it and forget them, and live the stress-free life. All happening is good, believe that. End the stressful living, because when we end stress, we have destroyed 95% of the diseases, and we can live the life to the fullest. See, in the water, greenery, mountains doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't, you don't need to spend anything. But if you spend 15 minutes in nature, in greenery, in water, in mountain, you will feel great, you will feel energized, you will feel stress free, right? But so I wish you are having an amazing stress free life, like live well, like give your 100%, live life to the full potential, and let go of this stress. So if you're new, consider subscribing for the regular dose of positivity, and remember, you are the creator of your own life. You can become whatever you want. We are the multi-dimensional being having human experience. So this is just an awakening video for a stress-free life. I hope you enjoy this life, live to the fullest. See you in the next video. Till then, bye, peace.